Oh, look, we've made it. Here we go. Oh my goodness, what a ride. I'm probably just gonna hold off and wait for some people to land. Yeah, I had it scheduled, and I've gone to ask, AI assistants and everything to, like, how do you go live? And the go live button is not an option at all. So hopefully people from the other stream can find us here. We'll just hang out for a minute. Oh, hello from Perth, Los Angeles. Wow, so far it's amazing. It's quite amazing. That's YouTube for you. How's everyone's start to the new year, the end of this beautiful serpent year? It's been great. It's probably one of the most challenging yet oddly rewarding years. We did it. We made it. Oh, we've got a local there from my local. Hello. Good morning. Bakadito. All right. I don't even know where to start. I've gotten the names. I'm going to save that for a little bit into the live, but I have made the wheel picker, and look, that's got technical difficulties as well. What's going on here? I did. Okay, then. I'll just do it again. This seems to be the theme of the day. That's all good. I made it pretty easy for myself in case that had to happen. I've got all the names listed, so I'll just copy and paste them. And once I've created the list, jump into maybe some cards if anyone's interested, or you have a question, a personal question, a personal question for me, a question for the cards, whatever. And I'll just go to what I'm drawn to. All right, so I'm gonna, from the gallery, cool, beautiful, put a flower in the middle. Yes, all right, beautiful. There is our, I don't want to touch it yet so it doesn't give the name, but it's 255 entries. It was much easier this year than previous years of manually entering them all. Some water. Hi, Lynette. How you going? I think I saw Jen's name here too. Hey, Jen. Lovely to see you. Thanks for making it. Thanks for all the support as well, everybody. It's amazing just knowing that you guys, I have so many of these names I've seen for years, literally, just showing up there with me every week. It's beautiful. So, a message about it. Okay. Maybe let's pull a card for this job situation. Let's see what comes up for that. I'm not sure the name here. No, we won't be quiet. That's a nice name. Yeah, don't be quiet. It's a card about the job situation there. Oh, Knight of Pentacles falling out with the Queen of Swords. Okay. So what I can see here is the current job situation. It's like, it seems like you have more, I think you're just wary of some of the BS, immaturity, or things going on with other particular stuff, or something. I think you're just kind of wearisome of this current team you might be in at the moment. What the advice is. High Priestess, Nine of Swords.
So there's actually opportunity for you to learn some things here when it comes to diplomacy and how you communicate professionally, how you work with other people. Diplomacy is the biggest word here, but it's also not a place you need to stay by the look of it. Yeah, there's some, oh, beautiful. In time to come, there's definitely an opportunity for growth for you. It feels like a different position entirely and promotion wrapped in one. We've got Emperor, Three of Wands, the Star, King of Pentacles on the bottom, building more stability for yourself in the workplace. I see you've got a lot of experience or professionalism. And this, whatever you're in right now, seems to test you a little bit, but take it as a challenge, like a good challenge to strengthen. And it does look like there's something different for you in the workplace, therefore, no, we won't be quiet. Cool. Oh, sorry to hear you're not having the best day, Jen. Oh, they cut trees down. Oh my God, don't even get me started. That is, yeah, it's so heartbreaking when trees start getting felled in the area. I've had a lot of that around here, and it makes me feel like I don't even want to live here anymore, because it's like, you should have seen the trees around this neighborhood before when we moved in 9 years ago. Time to go. Hi. So, who else am I drawn to here? Will I find romantic love? What have we got? The Good Karma Tarot, 9 of Cups on the bottom. I do like to notice the bottom deck. Ooh, Temperance. 2 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Okay, I'm just going to take Temperance and whatever else comes out. Yeah, the same card. It's like, no, you should have taken those. That's fine. So this is for Maria, I believe. Maria, Temperance, 2 of Swords, 7 of Wands. So there are definitely some blocks around love. We've got the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom. 7 of Wands is like an energy where you really have had to protect yourself. So I feel like there's a bit of pessimism here around love. And this is something with Temperance and the 2 of Swords together. It's interesting because both of these cards are dropping into the heart and trusting and just following the way of the heart. 7 of Wands is protecting the heart as a sort of a wand, so I'm going straight across the chest there. And then 5 of Pentacles is feeling not good enough. So there's definitely a lot of work around self-love here, and believing in love and believing in the divine's ability to bring you who and what you need in that perfect timing. And if we are in a period of loneliness and not with partnership, there's something in that. There's something in there for you to meet yourself and then really connect deeper with yourself. 9 of Cups again, Ace of Swords. Really think of the best possible outcome for love. Try not to think too much about what you don't want in love. We've all got a lot of experiences of what we don't want, but try to focus on the love that you do want. And maybe you can see examples in your past growing up, maybe auntie's husband or your friend's husband, or other way around, friend's wife, whatever gender, doesn't matter, but the partnership that you think that is an admirable partner, that's somebody I would like the qualities of in my life. So really, 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords, be very clear on what you do want, be open to it, follow the heart, try to lower some of the guards. I mean, obviously protection is important, and we need to make sure people are safe to be with, but yeah, I think there's a bit of a journey here. Yes, I do believe love can come your way. And I think there's also quite a beautiful journey for you in creating and moving towards that love. So try not to rush it, because there's something very valuable in this moment for you, being with yourself and finding the way there. Yeah, I feel like I would like to actually go quite deep into that reading, but we will leave it there. Yeah, I feel like there's I'd like to talk with you a lot about that over an extended period of time, like a love journey thing. Anyway, we'll leave that. Hopefully that was supportive. What do we got next? Where am I? Can I scroll? Yay, I found you there. Sorry if you come from the other live that was a dud. I should have checked it out earlier, but I really thought it would be a matter of just clicking go live. I'm pretty sure I had the same problem last year too. I can't see. That's what I get for not doing enough lives. I said I'd do them, but then my study load took over and I reckon this year I definitely have more capacity to do lives because my study is pretty much complete. Okay, I'm just looking here. I'm drawn to Tony. Can my relationship with my children change and find closeness again? Figure out that they shouldn't pick sides. That's a tricky one. First of all, with the picking sides part, that's something I think we need to try and let go of any control over and just be the best relational parent you can to them. One thing I want to recommend to anyone that wants to support around parenting is a podcast that is completely free and developed by a developmental pediatrician. It's called Pop Culture Parenting. It's an amazing podcast. It's got so many incredible topics around raising children, and people that listen to it are teachers, carers, people that aren't even parents, but they want to reparent themselves. And it has changed lives. And the reason this developmental pediatrician has made this free podcast is because the wait lines are so massive here in this country. And then affordability to see a pediatrician. He's created it so that the information is there for free. You can just have it. So pop culture parenting might be really supportive for you with learning how to create a healthy relationship with your children. When it comes to picking sides, it's not in your control, but what is in your control is how you connect to them. And that's all. And then they get to choose in their own free will, and you always have that openness and space for them to come towards you. So 10 of Wands falls down onto the King of Swords. I can definitely, so you may have manipulation from the other party too, making things harder for yourself. But look, behind that is that Queen of Cups, and that's the soft heart. So there's the 10 of Wands. I'm just holding it as it came out. So just there's some things I think you may need to figure out yourself. Look, a shift of perception, coming back into your own personal power. Magician, Hanged One. There's definitely a shift in perception. So I'll make that be quiet. I think it's coming through the computer. Anyway, this other parent is definitely. It does look like a bit of a battle between you both, ongoing, but I think there's a journey for you to not even pick up the battle, just to be love, and find ways to connect. Let's see if there's anything else in that. The Sun card. I'm not sure if that fell reversed. It kind of felt like it was reversed. So there's a lot to learn. So the Sun and Temperance, aren't they both? And then walk away from the battlefield. Like, don't play the games. Don't even engage in that. Just be love. Just find out how separate from anything else. How can I be the best parent to this little individual? And each individual child needs a different version of you. And another thing I actually do enjoy looking at is if you've got your children's time in particular can be helpful, time of birth, but you don't even need that to see the moon typically, considering it changes every 2.5, 3 days. But yeah, if generally you without the time of birth, you can get the moon sign. Once you've got your child's moon sign, you can do a little research, moon sign and relationship to mother. Really insightful. I love doing that when mums book in for readings about their children. I love to pull the chart quickly and check that moon sign. It's really insightful as to what our child needs from us or how they experience us as an individual. Hopefully that helped for you there. All right, I'll put that to the side. Oh, Happy New Year to you. Oh, yeah, and thank you, by the way, everyone who entered into the competition and wrote such beautiful comments. I couldn't possibly reply to them all. There's so many and just so beautiful, but I did love to receive them. So thank you very much. I went through and clicked like on all of them as I entered the names to make sure everyone was there. Yeah, that's it, Tony. I see your comment there. You've dropped out. They're adults now. They always know you're there. That's all you can ever do. Just be there. Just be love. Let's see who else am drawn to here. I'll let you know what cards I've actually got on the table. I've got a bunch of tarot, but I've also got the Hermit Tarot for anyone wanting like a particular message from a person. They're like channeled messages from someone type cards. I've got some self-care cards. I grabbed a couple Lana Fairchild. I actually wanted to grab a collective card for everyone because I know there's a bunch of people that want to watch on the replay. They won't make it for the live. And I was kind of thinking, Lana Fairchild, she is my favourite. I've also got, just cheekily, if anyone wants, the Book of Answers. It's a fun little option there. So if somebody says that they want the Book of Answers, I'll grab that for you. And you can keep the question to yourself if you like as well. That's fine. But this one I'm going to just pull collectively. Well, be there for you. This is for all of us. This is for everyone today. Be there for you. I love this. Number 4, creating a foundation of support within ourselves and how we nourish and nurture ourselves. Be there for you. It's time to let yourself off the hook. And I read these from the book because why could anyone dilute a message from Alana? It's time to let yourself off the hook. Don't interpret the behavior of other people or circumstances outside of your control to indicate something negative about you. And this would be supportive of the mothering message from just before as well. Forgive yourself for anything you feel you have done wrong. You can learn from your choices more easily if you stop punishing yourself whenever you feel that you've made a mistake. Even the decisions that we regret can help us grow wiser when we swap judgment for compassion. Sometimes we can only learn what we need to know from what doesn't work out so well at the time. So forgive yourself, have your own back, and be good to you. That's the message for everyone. It goes deeper, but I think that sums it up quite well. This is a good time to really, I think, create some solid ground under ourselves as we approach the new year, in the sense of the fire horse, but just the new year in general. Personally, I feel like the new year sort of kicks off in March for me. March always feels like that's the beginning, and I still feel like I'm sort of preparing in the first months, personally. Beautiful. Okay. I wonder, back up here, let's see if I've missed a morning. I'm not sure, there might have been a typo there. On current relationship, if drawn for Jane Hazel, something on your current relationship. What does Jane need to know? Her current relationship. The Tower has come out. Let's see what that's talking about. I think this is like a controlled dismantling. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're like wanting to break something down to make something new. Let's see. It feels like the Nine of Swords. Interesting. When I look at this, even though the Nine of Swords came out, I feel like it's almost like this sense of somebody who is like ready to give it their all in a relationship, because maybe it's at a make or break moment. It's like, I've got to give it my all. It's almost, I don't know if this is like a sense of, this is my one last chance. I'm going to give it everything and make sure like this is it. Otherwise, maybe it's not working. So Nine of Swords, there could be fear around it not working, but it feels like you're wanting to really try your best here. That's what I'm seeing. Nine of Cups on the bottom, Empress just came out. Maybe there's definitely fears and insecurities and triggers through this relationship, triggered by both of you. But I do feel like there's what I want to say is maybe struggling with faith a little bit of if things are going to work out, and the goals you have together. I see pretty big goals. Like, I feel like this relationship's quite like deep in it, and there's like a sense of like there's no turning back. But at the same time, it's like things aren't promised, and things need effort and healing and work. And I think Temperance flying out now. And I think that this Tower is really like a control burn. There's the Emperor, the Magician, 10 of Cups on the bottom. This does look like a beautiful relationship. And I do think that I feel like right now is like one of those, like I'm getting the words of an oracle card. It's like this chapter is not to be dismissed or hurried. It's not a promise, but it is very important. It's like something to really be with. And if something's dismantling, it's because it's not working, and we're going to work together to try and figure out what does work. But underlying energy is the 10 of Cups. There's message of home, family, children, connection here. So maybe you already have children together, or already married, like it's like quite deep in it sort of feeling. And even if you're not, it's like it definitely has that. It's very, how do you say, tightly woven connection. I think there's a lot of healing available to you both, as long as you can be very honest with yourselves and each other. That's what I have for you, Jane. Do you find a circle of people? Where do you find a circle of people you can learn from spiritually? So in my local community for years now, it's not really running much now, but over the last 6-7 years, we had a women's circle created by a good friend of mine, Jackie, and she would just basically create a Facebook page, and then every fortnight we would get together, bring some cards at a local cafe, put on the table, a place where kids can be as well, so everyone can come. And just slowly over the years, sometimes we'd turn up 1 or 2 people only, but eventually it got to like really busy. Like there was a lot of, some of those circles were massive. And we did lots of great things over the years. So if you can't find it, build it. Like just, it really is that simple. Just creating a Facebook page, sharing it to local groups. Hey, this is where we're meeting. Like if you can't find it, build it. If you've got the capacity, please do be one of those people, because we need these circles. But yeah, if you, where do you find it? Usually like Facebook pages, maybe making a post in a local community group saying, hey, does anyone know of anything in this particular area? So rely on those community network pages. They're amazing. But like I said, if it's not in your area, I'm sure there's a lot of witches in your neighborhood just like waiting for something so that they can join too. So yeah, please do create it if you feel drawn. It is needed. I am actually about to start some sewing classes and hopefully find some like-minded souls there myself. It's a fresh 1 year, and I'm open to exploring new communities as well, seeing what's out there for me in friendship and creativity, of course. So it doesn't always have to even be a spiritual circle, though that might be what you're after. Sometimes those are like paid workshops and things, but also, yeah, creative spaces, dance classes, feminine embodiment, movement classes, yoga, whatever, anything that brings people together. I think you never know what's in those circles for you. Maybe if it's even just one significant connection that helps you along the way. Happy New Year, can't wait to catch up. Book a reading in kinesiology soon. Would love to see you there. Oh, Tanya, hey, I think that's Tanya. I think I know. Yeah, awesome. We'd love to have you back in kinesiology. Anyone who's had kinesiology, as always, please share what it's done for you and what it means to you, because so many people don't know about it, and it's something, one of the hardest things to explain to people, but having a session will really show you what it's all about. I feel like I'm doing all the right things. So much self-love work over the past many months, keeping circles of women close. What does romantic love look like for me in the near future? Okay. Coffee meets cake. Nice name. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Okay. You all know I love the Knight of Pentacles. High Priestess comes out here. I will notice that. See, this card already sums up everything. You're doing all the right things. You're on the track. You're building this beautiful vegetable garden, and it's going to bring you a great harvest to make many wonderful soups, right? So yeah, you're on the right track to creating a very nourishing space for a beautiful love to match that frequency and enter your life. Let's see what we have. We got the Knight, Page of Pentacles now. Now, just noticing the laptop, laptop there, sometimes that can indicate like online dating, which I don't poo-poo, as long as you're safe and take your time. I met my partner online because personally, I don't really get out of the house enough to meet people. But yeah, met with him at a restaurant for lunch, and kind of that was it. And my some people don't like online dating, and that's totally fine. I do kind of think there's a possibility in that for you. But the way I saw it is, if I'm a decent person and I'm on there, there's going to be other decent people on there. And I know plenty of decent people on them. But it's a mixed bag, and it's a lot of exposure to energy. So I do understand why people don't like it. It's exposure to certain energies that are not really for you, to say the least. All right, back over here to this message of love for coffee meets cake. What can we see in the near future? I think you're really creating the space for this to come in, and it's a matter of divine timing, and it's why we saw the High Priestess before. King of Wands energy, gorgeous. So yes, yeah, I actually feel like this is sooner than later. This is a this year thing. I'm kind of feeling like in only 3 months from now sort of energy. It feels quite like after the first quarter of the year, like kind of like April-ish, but I don't like timeline stuff too much. There's a little lack of belief in the possibility of, I get the whole like, oh, who would want or like that about me? Those, sort of things where it's like, how do I find someone that's going to like the really understand me and be a true companion? And sometimes that can create a bit of a narrative that's not true about yourself, that you're actually very lovable. And there's the one of my favorite sayings in that area is, there's a lid for every pot, and there certainly is a lid for every pot. There really, really is. So at this time, maybe feeling like, oh gosh, there's not even any options around, no one I'm interested, no one even catching my eye. And I think it takes a very niche and specific type of person to be the one for you, but that person is definitely on the way here. 3 of Cups, King of Wands. I think you're going to make sure, like I see like layers here as well, so you're going to make sure, like do little tests to make sure that this person is like really going to fit you. We've got the Queen of Swords, so you're not really just letting anyone come into your life. Like, you're going to really be very careful and make sure there's a good intellectual connection. This person is very magnetized towards you. I see that here for sure. The intellectual connection is really important, I think. This is definitely someone on the same page as you, because you're not wanting to repeat old patterns here. You've had it's still a bit of healing, perhaps even from the past here. I can see 8 of Pentacles working on 5 of Cups. So you working on still releasing some sadness and things that have happened in the past. I think trust has been broken, and I think this time on your own has been tending to those wounds, and like you said, loving yourself, doing all the right things. It's only a matter of time. Coffee meets cake. Coffee is going to meet cake. The lid for the pot, all of it. That's beautiful. You are very welcome. Very welcome. What platform for online dating? It was actually Tinder. It doesn't have a good rap, that page. But I think being able to read someone's photos, don't let it take over your life. Only swipe or do the checking every, once a week or something. Like, just let sort of your intuition guide you. Okay, I'll just see if there's anything there. Take your time, and also be open to other ways of the world to bring you love. Kinesiology is honestly amazing. Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay. Jen, anything about a new love connection or general reading? I'd love to get a card for you, Jen. We're going to go with the Good Karma Tarot. You just say general and see what comes forward for you, Jen. Ten of Cups, beautiful. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, Temperance, 2 of Swords. Now, I laugh because, as you know, Jen, I know you as well. We've we've connected over the years together, and I feel your late partner here, of course, her energy is always just right there. And yeah, is that sense of like always holding a candle for her. And as I look at these cards, to me, it feels like I see a lot of patience. You have been very patient and you are open to love. You're open. Yeah, I feel like you've come a long way with creating the space. Yeah, 3 of Wands now. You're like really open up to what's coming towards you. I think it's been taken a lot of time for you to create that space, though, because your partner in spirit is really just not left you. You've stayed in relationship even though she's passed, and I know you have quite the psychic connection with her, and her presence is with you still. But and I think I can see how much time that's taken for you to open your mind and heart to the idea of letting another partnership in that still honors your past love. Knight of Pentacles coming out now, 3 of Wands. So there's definitely this openness to the future and just slowly chipping away and towards something new for you. I think your creativity is really your biggest love at the moment. I can see the Knight of Pentacles, he's working away in this workshop, and the colors of the Temperance. Yeah, we do with the 4 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands is here as well. So there is still that like holding on and not fully open, although the idea of being open and having partnership, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like this holding tight, but then no, and then so it's like contract, let go, contract, let go, and you might find you've been through a bit of cycles of that at times. I think it's this one as well. It's just a matter of letting spirit bring you the love that is right for you. And we got the Devil here again. They're holding on tightly. And then the Knight of Cups of being open to love. Yeah, so it's still a bit of a journey, I believe, before somebody can come in, of just creating your own space and readiness. But at the moment, I think creativity is your big love, and something about that might lead you towards other connections, particularly friendship. I think looking in friendships and just creating love in all connections at this time, and then letting the universe surprise you with partnership down the track. And yeah, it's not giving me like this is a person and this is a time scenario. It's more of a readiness of your heart. So thank you, Jen. Okay, you know what, maybe we should pull who's the winner. Do we want to do that? Are we ready? Kind of excited. Ready? We want a drum roll for this. Okay, so here it is. Yes. All right, cool. That's all we need to see. All right, so one tap, and that's gonna be the one. Are we ready? I'm nervous. I did it. Who's the winner? I hope I can pronounce the name. It's the scariest part. Oh, Jackie Armstrong. I wonder if you're here. If you're here, put your hand up. I'm just going to screenshot. And I will reach out to you personally if you haven't made it. Well done. Congratulations, Jackie. You can choose either a reading or a kinesi balance. I'm like, please choose kinesi. I want to show the world. I would love to show the world what it's all about. Yeah, congratulations, Jackie. I don't know if she's actually here though. I haven't noticed a name of Jackie, but YouTube have different names anyway. Just checking any more questions. Ones I'm drawn to. Where am I? Did I miss one here? Lynette, is there any information to help me with my journey with my mum and myself? Okay, Lynette. Okay, with the Queen of Swords on the bottom. What does Lynette need to know about her relationship. Queen of Wands has come out. When I immediately look at this, I see that I believe maybe even as a young person, you were a bit of a wildfire, and your mum and you might have quite different personalities and perceptions of the world, which is totally normal. However, sometimes that can be hard because it can lead us to feel a little misunderstood. And I do see that here, that you are definitely a force of energy. You're like quite a strong character. And yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's like connecting. Being open is hard, and you've got to figure out how to word things correctly to, like, it's like filters you have to use in this connection, which, I mean, the devil is here as well. I see the 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of challenge in this particular connection. And when it comes to the mother connection, my gosh, I can relate. It's not an easy one for me either. The King of Swords. I think, see, it hits too close to home. It's one of those things that you've just got to be you and find ways to love and accept them for the unique personality that they are, and try to just come back to love, try not to make it what it isn't. It's a lot of acceptance needed, but also self-protection here as well. I can see that you've had to protect yourself, and like there's definitely filter here, which is probably necessary. And I'm maybe because I've been leaning into Ram Dass wisdom a lot lately. I feel like that's a place where you could find a lot of wisdom in relation as well. Dropping the human predicament, as he calls it. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of, the Queen of Cups there. There's a strong emotional pull because it's your mum that will never go away, and you're always going to want to have closeness, but it does look like a very challenging connection. This is the sort of thing that similar to another read I did before, it feels like something I'd like to go into quite deeply. Not on this live though. Like, I feel like even kinesiology would be very supportive around understanding and finding acceptance, and kinesiology can definitely have a profound impact on our relationships because it helps us create the shift we need to be able to show up in a way that facilitates that change. The Hierophant, yeah, there's higher wisdom for you to lean into here. The Hierophant is Ram Dass teachings, right? It's higher wisdom. So there's definitely a little bit of a spiritual classroom lesson here for you in the connection. The World. Yeah, no. There's ancestral stuff here too. The Lovers, the world. There's this person brought you into this world, and gosh, this is definitely something that I think needs to be quite a private, in-depth conversation. But I do believe that just working on yourself will help you bring more peace to that connection. But at the same time, some people are just how they are, and we've got to learn to love and accept them, and find ways to create fairness for everyone involved. Oh, don't be sorry it hits close to home. You know, it's yeah, mums, huh? It's just, yeah. Okay, who's a tray chakra body? I'm trying to get that name right. I probably shouldn't try. Can you pull a card from my love life this year? Oh, is that the one I used? Yeah, a good card. Yeah. Okay. So for a tray chakra body, I think that's the name. Okay, King of Cups and the 9 of Swords coming out first around love life this year. So looks like here still kind of getting an energy out of your field, and I think cord cutting is required. If it's not, yeah, I do think it's still an energy that's lingering, that needs to go, but also the effects that person's had, still trying to maybe figure out why certain things have unfolded. Yeah, okay. We got Justice, the Eight of Wands, the Empress, the Two of Wands. This is beautiful. The healing you're doing right now, like, so maybe you still feel that the remnants of an energy or past experiences is still in your field, that it's being cleared, but you're in this moment now where I do believe things are changing for you, and that's whatever that is really is this is it. It's dissipating, and it is time for you to go forward. And there's a lot of abundance for you here. We got the Empress, Two of Wands, Eight of Wands. This is you flying forward to another location. Some of you may be meeting a person from a different nationality or traveling to a different place to meet with this person. Definitely a strong sense of like a different, completely different background person here, and bringing you a richness, a different experience in relationship. The Knight of Wands, adventure and passion, hiking here. So maybe this is something you do on an early first date with a partner. It's hiking or something like that. Three of Wands. There's beautiful journey coming in for you. You've got adventures, you've got passion, you've got friendship, you've got like wonderful dates. There's something really profoundly strong coming in. This is like, if you are a single person, what did you for your love life? Maybe you're already in this relationship, so I might not have read that correctly, but your love life is you're like opening up to new adventures, and I think I think you'll be surprised at what this year actually holds for you, like trips away and just spontaneous things that you didn't see coming, meeting new people. And you're definitely done with there's this healing that's just ready to be let go of now. The Magician, the Eight of Coins. You keep doing you. You're gonna have a great year. I'm like, you live your best life. Leave you to it. You're doing just fine. So that was for the name I couldn't quite say very well. 8858. Okay. If anyone has also any like random questions about kinesiology or anything else, please feel free. This is a time that I'm able to answer those questions if you have them. Just check my laptop on charge. I did great with your name. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, absolutely. Like it's adventure time. Go and enjoy this year. All right. Oh, thank you. Hi from the UK. Sarah. Okay, Sarah. Cards surrounding love. I'm actually drawn to this channeled message deck, but we'll go here. I grabbed a few different tarot. That one, okay. I didn't expect to use this deck. I'll do this one. Unfolding Path for Sarah. The Hanged One. When I first pull these cards for you, Sarah, I get the feeling the universe is taking you in a direction where there's resistance from you. Yeah, and it's like, it's like, I don't want to go that way, or I'm not sure that's right for me, but it actually, like, you're going to have to trust it feels like a redirection, whether that's already happened or about to happen. Seven of Swords now. You're going to have to go with something, a change. and trust that it's serving you. It's happening for me, not to me. And just take me. Where do I need to go? God, lead me, please. That's the kind of surrender I'm feeling is needed for you. You've got the 10 of Wands now as well. Okay, so there's definitely, like carrying a lot of stuff from the past that needs to be released. You're being pushed in a direction. Like I said, you don't really maybe want to go in that direction, but it's for the best. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. You may not see a 10 of Swords here, so maybe I don't know if there's already been an ending and that's the resistance of letting that go and just like still holding on to an understanding, processing, fair enough, or it could be an ending yet to come. There's definitely a redirection here. Now we have the 10 of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. So this is a time of you, there's definitely deep healing. Definitely, I'm feeling like, okay, let's do some kinesiology. Let's clear up the slate here. That's what it feels like is necessary for you. But either way, you're being nurtured into a new beginning. You really are. And the 9 of Pentacles this is the single lady card, they call it. It's this person who has all that they need. They're quite confident and happy in their own world. They've created a beautiful life for themselves. They have all that they need. And they're at a point now where they want to share it with somebody. They're sharing it with friends, and like it gives me the feeling of random acts of kindness. You know, that generosity. There's 3 of Cups there too. That random act of kindness feeling, you know, where you just feel so generous with the world and you're just looking for any opportunity you can to give or help or support. I don't know, what am I talking about? It's like coming into that space. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're being lovingly guided and nurtured to a new path here. And there's quite the bit of healing and holding on from the past needed. As you progress on this journey. So try to go with the flow. So I did say I felt drawn to this. I'm going to find out why. I don't know who these messages are from. These are from a particular person. So you may like to connect right now and know who that is from. So 2 fell out here. Okay, so we've got, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. And yes. Honestly, it feels like yourself talking to life. Like you want to be open to what life has to offer you, but it's like, whoa, please give me time. You're definitely moving through some stuff at the moment. But anyway, let's get another one. If this is from a particular person that you already know, then take it from them. We have, I'm obsessed with your body. So there's definitely that's in this particular deck, that it's like the darker cards come from like this attachment energy. So you could still be dealing with like attachment from past, which we did touch on. There's definitely clearing needed and more time needed, but I do think that I think there's a lot of past relationships may be sort of at the forefront right now. Maybe you've even got like an ex sort of hanging around wanting to reconnect with you. Or it could also be family stuff. Like there's a lot of past stuff coming up for you right now, and we've got a lot of planets squaring Chiron, the wounded healer. And I dare say a lot of us are facing deep wounds as we begin this year, like really diving in there, or being confronted by things that we need to work on to create a really good year for ourselves moving ahead. Okay. Tanya, you've done the cord cuttings. They're fantastic. Still getting contact. You just keep cutting those cords. Next time I see you for a balance, we can definitely address if there's a comm line attachment. We can clear that up. Happy to receive Book of Answers. All right, that's fun. Let's do it. I was hoping someone would ask. All right, think of your question. Yeah, I'm not going to try that name, but all right. Book of Answers. Hope you got your question. It cannot fail. Whatever you had in mind will be successful. Use discernment with such a book. Always say that. Sarah, that was accurate. Good. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback. That means a lot. Yeah, on a live, it's like you have no idea. Hope you're getting the right connection. Just see who else on. Bianca Shields. I've seen your name quite a lot over the time. A card. Just a card. Anything will do. Let's see if you've written anything else here. No. Okay, Bianca. Oh, there's another book of answers. I'll be back for you next, Denise. Okay, so Bianca. Okay. Yep. Okay. So what was this, a general message? Yeah. Bianca need to know. The World and the Devil coming out, major arcanas. Well, we did just touch on the wounds we're healing, and the cycles we're breaking. Justice flies out with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you are in the process of a big shedding. Like, if I've ever seen the end of a snake year, something I've mentioned on one of the reads, but because I was looking at the story of the Jade Emperor and the great animal race for the Chinese zodiac, and with the horse and the snake's like beating it, but then at the finish line it sort of waits in the bushes and the horse is galloping up and the snake jumps out and scares the horse and then finishes, and then that's the snake year, and then the horse can go, and then that's the horse year. And it makes me think that the end of the snake year might bring those last minute things, and it's definitely been the case for me and others I've spoken to. So I'm like, okay, maybe there's a bit of truth to the story in the way the horse is startled, or the way the animals in general unfold for that mythology. But yeah, I can see that there's definitely quite a bit of, I don't know what I'm holding them for, they just fell out. It was Two of Cups was in there, but yeah, you're definitely clearing and either past cycles, past relationships. You're wanting to come into this year so fresh. Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is a time for you to put yourself out there. Focusing, I think this year, a love is going to be around you, relationship's going to be around you. But I am feeling like this is your glow up time. This is your time to step onto maybe your career stage and share more of what you're doing. I think there's like a new offer you're going to bring. If you have, I think, do you run your own business or something? You've definitely got growth in that creative area. Yeah, Six of Swords there, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Kings of Hermit, Four of Cups. Relationship looks complicated, and it's like it's almost like I want to just put that aside so I can focus on this, and that might be where you're at with something, or you might find that's your experience at this time coming up. I'll put those on, get a bit more. The Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you just move forward on your prosperity. You just keep working on your projects, you'll glow up yourself. And whatever you're shedding at the moment, take your time with that process and really let it be complete. Let that shedding be complete. The Empress I have here now too. The Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. You're a very attractive energy. I think you're going to have a lot of interest in your work and or romantically as well. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good year for you. But this little moment of whatever that if you're being confronted right now by anything, trust in that and let it run its course, because it's fresh chapter about to kick off by the look of that. So Denise, back to you with the Book of Answers. Let's have a look, see. Book of Answers. I'm sure you've got a question. That one. Keep an open mind. So quick and easy. Keep an open mind about your question. Okay. Hello from Canada. I love Canadians. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. That calls for this deck. Last year, I pulled a birthday card on the day before. Last year, I pulled a birthday card and wished a happy birthday the day before. And here we are again. Your birthday. That's pretty trippy. I love that. And you had a personal read. Yeah, I can pull one card for you. Sure. Let's pull one card. I'm actually drawn to the Oracle of the Essences. I'm kind of drawn to Wisdom of the Oracle too. Yeah, more Oracle for you, but let's just grab a tarot anyway. Woo! I laugh if we get the Nine of Cups with the birthday picture. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. When I look at this, I get this, like, there's maybe been a bit of heart-to-heart with someone recently, and let me get a little more. It feels like I feel like you're helping someone through something. It could be you, the one who's receiving the support, but I feel like someone around you might be struggling a bit, and you're trying to work through that with them. I feel like someone around you needs your care. Knight of Swords. I do think, I don't know if this is like a partner, a mother, or somebody here who struggles, maybe emotionally or mental health perhaps as well. And it's like learning how to move through that with them. I don't know. Seven of Wands here as well. Let's go in. That's probably why I want the essences of the Oracle essence, because they are, I got the Queen of Swords there. They're very medicinal, shall we say. The Hermit here as well. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of strain in a particular connection, and just trying to work that out, and maybe even like wondering if you need to take a little space to look after yourself. Please, if it's the other way around, like take it how it resonates. But it does kind of feel like it's you supporting someone else. The essence for Daniel. Ooh, it's a bit many there. Just one. I don't want to take more than one. These are the type of card. Woo, Jesus. Okay, I don't want more than one. You give me four. I'm drawn to the Fennel. I'm going to take Fennel for you. Fennel. Intensity and overpowering, which kind of resonates a little with the cards I have here as well. Fennel. Such a great deck, by the way. Buy it for yourself, everyone. It's really great deck. Very informative of the medicinal properties of all the herbs we use as well. Okay. So fennel, let's go straight to the divinatory meaning. And it says here, you can see fennel like a person of authority, as though about to give someone a verdict. If this card comes to you in a reading, you should assess the situation in your life which you've been enforcing too much control. This card encourages you to let go of power and let the situation unfold normally. What have you been putting too much effort into that is still unproductive and frustrating? Rigidity is rarely beneficial. I will trust my process and celebrate my progress. And I enjoy flexibility in every aspect of my life. And I think with this connection or the situation you're in, it does, like I said before, you might be thinking like, do I need to take a bit of a step back from this situation? Because it's like really trying to figure out how to navigate a challenge here and not quite getting the answers. So step back does look like you're really highly supported with that fennel card as well. So hopefully that supports you. And I hope you have a lovely birthday, Daniel, tomorrow, regardless of anything else that's going on. There's always a gift in it for you. Oh, okay, I see, caregiver for both your disabled parents. That I can see how that must be extremely challenging at times. how do I care for this person? Yeah, it's really like there's a lot you hold in that. I can see a lot of, that's why you come across such carer energy. Whew, okay. The clarifications are amazing. Thank you. A consistent group 2 picker Jade. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm group 2 as well, honestly. I feel like, sometimes it changes up on me, but generally I feel a group 2 is me. Pick a card for my year ahead. I feel like it's going to be a transformative one. Yeah. Ooh, I got ringing in my ear at that. It's still going. Okay. Let's go for the Modern Witch Tarot. Oh, for Jade. Did something jump? No. Okay. There we go. The Jade Rush. We got the 3 of Cups. Yes. Good times. The Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Great start. 2 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like this year is transformative for sure. There's going to be time. I think you're going to be a bit run off your feet this year. I do think that this is a time where you're like trying to juggle all of your good times, social times, being there for friends, and just, all the good occasions that are a blessing in life, with also building your own stability and work. So like your work-life balance might be a little bit of a struggle at some points this year, because I think you've just got a lot of occasions, it's going to be a full year for you. King of Swords. Transformative, all right. I look at the King of Swords. There's this woman on a throne with 3 butterflies above her crown. Yeah, like I'm doing it different this time. Like it feels determined. You feel determined and strong. It feels such a nice energy. Wow. Okay, what do we got? Too many things. Okay, the first one to flip out was the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. I see the world there. I'm just going to put them all back, though. I like to take notice. All right. What was that trying to say? Let's get that message. Okay, whoa. All right. The Moon, the 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. You are determined to do things differently. I think there's been maybe like maybe imposter syndrome, or dealing with self-doubt, or like maybe you're a bit hard on yourself at times, overly critical towards yourself, but and maybe somehow that's had some impact on your path. But you're like, I'm doing things different, and some of that, like, you're definitely confronting some of your own inner demons and fears, things where you've held yourself back. You're just building so much confidence. This is a year for you to just, transformative is the word. Roll with that. You're not gonna, there's something about like playing it small, or like if there's anything that you don't resonate with, you're just not having a part of it. And that's part of the transformation, I think, is in the past, maybe you got caught up on certain things, and you're just not allowing that. You don't have space for it. You're like, you know what you're wanting. Yeah, 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands. This is I love the energy of this. Both of these are like, I'm not taking that cup. I'm not putting up with that. I've seen this all before. Like, there's a lot of wisdom gained from your previous experiences. And there's the Ace of Wands. You're like, I know, I'm clear. So there's a lot of clarity in this year for you. But at the same token, not. Like, there's a lot of things you just don't know that are coming. There's a lot of really good events. And I think it's going to be a very busy year. But you're just not wasting any energy or time on old things that once maybe distracted you, old pains. You're like, I'm just going to heal from that and keep going towards my greatest life. Yeah, very positive, very, very determined energy there for Jade. Cool. Okay. Let's do 1 or 2 more. Where are we drawn to? Yeah, very, very welcome, Daniel. I see that message there. Okay, so Karen Charles. Thank you, Karen. What can you see for me in all aspects of life moving forward? Okay. That one. Yep. All right. So for Karen, is it Karen Charles? What can we see about life moving forward for Karen? Oh, thank you. Somebody did a little tip there. Mystical High Priestess. Thank you. That's so sweet. Okay, so Karen. Aspects of life. Four of Wands, Eight of Cups, Two of Cups, Empress. Okay. So I can see in the last year you've definitely moved away from a particular community, or like something, you've left something behind, something that maybe had a lot of value to you in the past, familiarity. Could be even just moving home, like leaving a new location. So you've had to leave a lot behind. But it's as it feels very generic to say, sorry, but it is that because you're moving towards those things that are right for you in the next part of your chapter. 10 of Cups, the Empress, the Ace of Coins. Yeah, look at this. You've got this beautiful fresh energy after maybe you've had to go it alone. I feel like you've had to fight. You've maybe fought for something a little longer than you should have, that whole thing, like, oh, I should have given up on that a while ago or something. There's a feeling like either way, you've finally come to a point where you've had to walk away and leave things behind. And it creates the space for you to honor yourself and bring in what else honors you, create space for what's right for you. So let's get a little more about the year ahead for you, Karen. It definitely looks like very positive growth for you. Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant. Yeah. Loyalty in love comes to mind here, and I don't know if that's to do with friendships or romance, but I think there's definitely a sense of betrayal has happened. And to me, what I'm seeing is somebody moving into a place where things are very wholesome and clean. It feels like that's very important to you. So the overall message is being surrounded by nourishing energy, higher wisdom, people that align with your beliefs about life. Like, I think there's a lot of healing going on here for you. Childhood healing. There's definitely a strong connection. I feel like a lot of responsibility with family here as well. I kind of get the feeling of someone who, I don't know if you're a single parent or you've had to raise kids on your own. There's definitely this feeling of doing, like, just keep on pushing forward to provide, and to, like, this is a very, like, a mother's perseverance energy I'm feeling here. I think what I'm seeing here as well is like revisiting old wisdom you once used to help move through something. I think you're going to be revisiting old wisdom, and it's kind of that message of keep it simple, like going back to basics. I think that's very important for you at this time, to go back to basics, trusting if you've left something behind that it only creates space for what's right. Yeah, it's quite a sweet message. Let's go Wings of Wisdom for you. Bit of a fun one to shuffle this deck. It's so long. Oh, that one, that's the one. The Bee. belief, sweet reward, and productivity. With focused intention and diligence, I accomplish great things that benefit many beings. Believe in yourself. You're capable of more than you realize. Take your interests and passions seriously so that you commit time and energy to their development and expression. When you live as your true self, doing work that has meaning for you, you are helping many more beings than you realize. Your inner light has a positive, contagious effect. It lights up the life of those around you, so let yourself shine. Don't be afraid to work hard, but also make time for enjoyment. There's a distinct need for what you have to offer. There's, I think, bringing it back to basics, revisiting some old wisdom from the past. Anything you've walked away from looks like it was perhaps a painful drain and just it needed to move so that you can move, whatever it was. I hope that resonates with you. Yeah. Amazing. Let's choose one more. Oh, thanks for all the guidance over the years. You are welcome. Thank you for showing up and supporting me as well. Every time you watch a reading, it kind of, I think, boosts the algorithm for other people to get the guidance, and it supports them too. So, Mystical High Priestess, thank you for your kind donation there as well. A message from your spirit team. Feeling the good karma tarot. Message from the spirit team. The Mystical High Priestess. I'm getting the whole look for this, not exactly look for the silver lining, but find the blessing in what you deem to be a hindrance or something. There's something that's I'm seeing you being presented with a pile of mud. It's interesting. And you're like, what do I do with this? But if you sift through that mud, you'll find there's like a pearl or a gem or something. Like there's something that you, that's the guide message from your team. So I don't know what the mud represents for you. Maybe you like laugh at that because it's very symbolic, or but there's definitely I find like shuffling is like brings more. Sometimes just the shuffling is all you need. I don't know, I'm seeing something in the center of something, the classic pearl of wisdom message, but you've got to go through to get to that thing. Don't avoid it. Don't dismiss something because you can't see the blessing right away. The hermit, and the hermit finds the inner light. It's like the outside world isn't going to tell you. This is something, and you're very connected to your spirit guide. So I think you're the type of person, it's actually maybe quite rare for you to take external guidance because you already know your connection. You already, we all need it from time to time for sure, but for the most of the time, I think you're one to go within. Oh, that's lovely. I just saw a comment there. Thank you for sharing a gift so beautifully. Hearing what you say to others resonates in many situations in my life. And that's it. Hey, we're all there's 25 people on this live, so all of us are aligned for a good reason. We're all collectively here, and likely all these messages is something for everyone. So 8 of Wands, Justice, 9 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Okay. So so there's also don't doubt your contribution and the value of what you have to offer in partnership. I think there's something about the beauty of your natural form, coming to love your body or yourself with more confidence, and valuing what your contribution to a partnership of any type of partnership. With lotus flowers. So that's because the lotus grows through the mud, doesn't it? Okay. I felt like the mud was a personal one for you. because it's very like I'm witnessing your connection with your guy, like it's not for me, like it's yours. Yeah, just what it looks like. Look at Page of Coins. So a bit of study on the horizon with all those books there. But Page of Coins is also like a card of excitement because something new is beginning and it's only in the early stages. So maybe you've got a new offering, or you're going to be learning something to offer to your clients or whoever it is you work with. I think that this is a year for you to learn all that you can, study all that you can, and try new things. Like there's something that you've got to start. You're being told to do a project. Is it a workshop or an offering for people? And it's a baby stages. There's lots to learn, but you can't come in and be masterful, bring a masterful product straight away. Like it's something that'll grow with you and with the people receiving it. So let it be its new form. If that resonates, like maybe you're like, maybe there's a bit of perfectionist energy here. I do feel like I can relate to that as well, wanting things to be really refined before we deliver them. But refine can actually be a bit of a self-sabotage in itself. We're constantly refining instead of letting it live. And yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the message. See the blessing in something, and there's something you ought get to, and don't let your doubts kill it before it even gets the chance to live, whatever it is. 6 of Cups here as well. I'm getting soulmate love with that one. You've got a strong soulmate connection around you, or do you work with soulmates? There's definitely something here around spiritual love, but I don't particularly know if this is like partnership. It's spiritual, like it's like I don't know. You've got what looks like past life energy of being a healer and a leader, and this is not a new experience for you in a sense. There's a lot of like a remembering that seems to have happened for you in this particular life, and it's been extremely liberating each time. Yeah, you keep doing you, and embrace the challenges. That's what I have for you there. Finishing your bachelor's, yeah, so study for sure. Yes. It can be like that. Try to get out of my head so much. Yeah, just be with that experience for sure. So I think I'm going to call it there. Lovely, lovely people. It's been fun to connect. Hello, and sorry if I missed anyone. I'm sure I probably did miss a couple of people, but it's all good. I should really aim to do these a little more regularly this year, because I'll have a little bit more capacity to do so. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there, everyone. And thank you for joining. Thanks for coming. It was nice to sit with you all, and yeah, look forward to coming back again for Mondays weekly. I'll keep doing those. I think I actually have a few spots this week coming up next week for private sessions. I'll just go make sure that they're open after I get off here. But yeah, I think there's a couple of bookings still available if anyone wants to come and try some kinesiology. It's a good way to start the year, or even a personal reading about the year ahead for sure. But thanks for joining me, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever it is for you. And I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.